Ooh, what's up guys? It's been a while since I made a video. I haven't really been doing anything, so no need to make a video. But I had to catch myself here because I was working on this truck and I almost forgot to film. But hold on, let me turn my light on. Okay, there we go. I cut out some C notches. And as you can see here, I got these welded in. This is just starting to weld this one in. It's fully welded on the top and the sides. I haven't got the bottom yet. I'll do that during the daytime. But starting on this side over here, as you can see, I got it grounded down where it's bare metal. I'm gonna have to refit these. I cut these at 1/4 inch right here. And I mean, they're rough cut, but they'll work just fine. It's 1/4 inch metal, some really heavy stuff. But basically that'll go like that on there. And I got it pre-bent right there to match the bend in the frame. It'll basically just go like that. It fits pretty tight right there. And I'll just make sure that down there, that little slot is even down there. And then the actual C notches, I'll show you real quick. I'll pick up on this video in the daytime, but just to start the video, I got 2 little C's made right here. 1/4 inch metal. And right there, this is a real rough cut because I think the torch over there is running out of gas, acetylene, but everything wouldn't cut right. On this one, I started first, I think, and then I found out the gas wasn't turned on right. I had to turn the oxygen way up because somehow it got turned all the way down. And I was trying to cut this for the longest, and I didn't even think to check the oxygen and acetylene pressures. But once I turned the oxygen way up and turned the acetylene up to where it's supposed to be, it started cutting better. And then I noticed on the acetylene, the needle is all the way down. It's out of acetylene. So luckily, I think I got everything cut. This bottle, I think, is about empty too, which I've had this bottle for 6 months. I'm about to run out of welding wire, so I got 1 weld all the way around that. I'm going to get this on here and weld it up around. And then at that point, I'll go buy a new wire and probably change this bottle out, because that's going to be my first weld. I'm going to grind it down, kind of like grind it down smooth in a little U shape. I'm going to go over it again and actually do a real weld over it to where it looks kind of good and it sticks up a little bit. But on these sides right here, I'm going to, you can see that, how that's kind of still sloped like that. I'm going to add probably 1 weld down here on the side and then another weld and make this more smooth, like a smoother, bring the weld out some. And then here I'm a little bit low right here. I'll go over this again and make this all flush. But that should be plenty strong enough. And also I don't know what I filmed in the last video, but I cut the frame right here. I cut the frame all the way up and drilled a hole right here. And then I picked up the back of the frame. Excuse me, which I think it's still, yeah, that's pretty close right there. Let me check the back. Try to check it with all the shit in the way here. About right there. Get all this shit out of the way. About right there. Make this even. About right there. I mean, that's pretty close. It's within the bubble, within the lines. The bubble's within the lines on the front up here to the back. So that's way closer than it was before I started anything, because how this frame used to be, you could have this level up here, bubble in between the lines. Back here, the bubble would be way off to the side. So I just cut that and I picked this part of the frame up. I mean, you can see how much I picked it up. I mean, right there, I got those 2 washers in there, how I spaced it. And just this right here, that's like maybe a little bit more than 1/8, not quite a 1/4. But that's all it took to get this back part. And which, if you look at it back here, it's all kind of janky. I mean, who knows what this frame went through. But I mean, back here, I cut out this back bar right here. As you can see, I re-welded it on there. I cut out this back bar and I got it level, basically level with that factory bar right there, perfectly level. And I mean, it came out good. I painted over my welds so they don't look crappy anymore. That's a tech tip right there. If your welds look crappy, paint over them, and that'll make them look better. But no, they're decent. I just, you know, just threw some paint on because this frame is painted. So all this stuff will get painted back over, obviously, because I don't want it rusting. But anyway, that's all I'm going to film tonight because it's dark and, you know, you can't see in the dark. So I will pick back up tomorrow when I get more of this done. And oh, I figured that. Ran out of wire. Welding machine ran out of wire. You know how that is. So I got one side. First pass on one side. This side I got about halfway down and I ran out of wire. Didn't get the top up there, which you can see. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap right here. Very tiny, maybe a paper's thickness, but it's close enough. That other side I got fully welded for the first pass. It came out, I mean, pretty good. I need to get wire and gas for my welding machine. But when I turn the gas back up, it'll come out better. I mean, it's solid as I can tell. Who knows if it'll break off, but that should be enough of a C-notch right there. Because with this just being axle flip and stock shackles, stock hangers, I mean, already it was about maybe 2 inches from the frame. And when I hit stuff pretty hard, it would tap the frame. So this should give it an extra maybe 3 inches, maybe 5 inches total of clearance, I would think. Because it's going to be from me cutting this pad off right here. That didn't give much extra clearance, but it took these pads off the side. And I'll grind these down and paint this up here to make it look good. But you got from here, it'll basically be from here all the way up to about right there. Because the C's that I made are about 1/4 inch thick. So, you know, you're looking, I don't know, about like that much. May not be enough. I don't know. That's all I'm doing though. Because I don't want to have to get up in here and chop the bed. I don't feel like my truck is low enough to do that. But anyway, that's about it for tonight. I will pick up back on this. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tractor Supply is open on Sunday, so I can get the gas there and the welding wire if they have it. That's the only thing, if they have it, because they usually sell out and it'll take a couple of weeks for them to get wire back in. I need 030 solid wire, which is, they might have it. Really don't want to go to, what is it, Ace Hardware that's on the loop, because their shit is like double, triple the price of Tractor Supply. I learned that lesson pretty quick. Even the welding gas there is more expensive. It's like, nah, that's okay. But Tractor Supply, which anyway, anything in this town is going to be more expensive because it's a little town. But anyway, we'll pick back up tomorrow or Monday whenever I feel like doing this. I've been kind of sick. So upper head, congestions, kind of sore throat and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow is or Monday. Because even right now I'm having a hard time breathing and my throat's sore and my glands in my neck are swollen. So just cold, whatever. I don't think it's the pandemic stuff, but whatever. If it is, it is. It needs to hurry up and go away. But anyway, I'll pick back up in the daytime.